Good morning, everyone. I'm here, Ashna, and my team member Amandeep. Today, we are going to present our presentation on the topic of competitive strategy analysis on Amazon Alexa. Next slide is the table of content. We are going to present introduction of Alexa, aims, vision of Alexa, and the business model Canva or the Pestle Porter, Five Forces, and Value Chain, Alexa Answers Analysis, TOES Metrics, Business Model, Strategy Recommendation, and the 5-year group map or conclusion or reference. So here I'm going to present first is introduction of Alexa. So introduction of Alexa launched with Echo in 2014 and had defined the smart speaker strategy, and Amazon says there are now over 600 million Alexa enabled device purchases worldwide, and they also that can operate across eco device, the Alexa app and alexa.com. They can launch their device on 2014, install based 600 million plus, and the core surfaces is voice plus app plus web. Next one is the aim and the objective of Alexa. Aim, there's a Alexa strategy position or define how it can grow over the next 5 years through AI and ecosystem depth and trusted automation. So next is a vision of Alexa. So here's a conversational AI, just like a more natural and content aware or a prestige conversation. Antic utility, which is move from the answering question to complete real task or across services. And the third one is the ambient presence, which is voice app, web, and sensor aware eco devices work as one connected experience. So next is sixth one. So now I'm gonna explain business model Canva on basis of on current situation as a channels is eco devices, Alexa app, and alexa.com or their third party, and their customer relationship is household profile, routine, recommendation, app support, or their developer systems. Customer segments is prime household, smart home adapters, media users, and families, and accessibility of users. So there's a value proposition is hand-free convenience, smart home control, multi-model access, and the prime linked value. Then there's a revenue stream now is the eco hardware, Alexa subscription, prime rentation, which is gone for rental as well, and the commerce transaction and OEM licensing. So now there is a key partners which is Eco, OEMS, Smart Home Rents and Media Services Developers, and AWS Model Partners. Key activities model AI, model turning, and the partner integration, device app and web, which is automation, trust, and compliance. Key resources, which is Alexa brand, 600 million devices base, and LLM plus AWS task, and the partners network. The last one is the cost, and the structure is AI, R&D, hardwares, cloud intervention, and the partner supports or privacy compliance. Now I'm explaining and focusing on the external environment analysis pestle, which is political AI government is tightening, especially in EU and the UK, increasing compliance pressure for assistance, and the economic, which is value and shifting from the low margin hardware towards their subscriptions and the services. So now second one is a social, user wants convenient and the natural conversations. So another one is a technological, which is a generative AI, matter, and multi-modal interfere, and the rapid, which is quick user expectations. And the next one is the legal, which is voice assistants face on ongoing duties around content and the transparency and interactions and deletion of the recording. So, and the next one is environmental device sustainability and the home energy optimizations or the emerging smart home and differentiations. So now I'm gonna present Porter's 5 forces, which is threat of entrant, which is AI software is easier to launch and build, which is scale, trusted and installed device ecosystem depth, and the remain hard to match. And the second one is the threat of substitutes, which are smartphones, in-car assistants, and chatbot voice mode, and can replace in many ask and answer tasks. And the other one is a supply power, which is Alexa, depends on LLM capability, customer silicon, cloud interference, and the smart home component supply, which is moderate. And these are which is the next one is a buyer power, which is app switching in easy but routine device in household setup create partially locked in, which is moderate high. And as I said before, the threat of new entrants, which is a moderate level of risk, and the threat substitution is a high risk. So now next slide is value chain, which is gonna present my team member Amandeep.
Hello, my name is Amandeep Kaur. Now I am talking about value chain. In this slide, we mention about a value chain analysis for Amazon Alexa, breaking down its primary and support activities. In the primary activities, we mention inbound logistics, LLM input and partner apples, operations, speech memory, routines, and multimodal reasoning, outbound logistics, Alexa.com, Fire TV and Surface, and marketing and sales. In this, we mention Prime bundling, eco launches, partner promotion, and onboarding. And in the service, we mention updates, privacy controls, support, and reliability improvements, and sport activities. In this, we mention infrastructure, AWS, data governance, and partner management. In this, we mention technology development, LLMS, custom silicon matter, and proactive sensing. Procurement, in this we mention device sourcing, sensors, connectivity, and serving partnerships. Trust and compliance, in this we mention privacy, dashboard, retention controls. And the last source, in this we mention Amazon 2025 to 2026 strategic reports. And next slide is SWOT analysis. In this we mention the slide presents in this slide we presents a SWOT analysis, a strategic planning framework used to evaluate the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats involved in a project or business venture. Strengths, strong category recognition, home created ecosystem across eco app, web, Fire TV, and Ring. In Prime bundling plus thousands of devices and services. Weaknesses, legacy perception as a basic command assistant. Monetization historically tied more to hardware than services. Privacy concerns can limit deeper personalization. And the opportunities, these are external favorable or chances that the entity can exploit to its advantage. Potential, can exploit to its advantage localized international expansion and OEM surfaces. Threats, in we mention these are external factors or challenges that could pose a risk to the entity's current position or principal parts. And the primary threats indicate competition from alternatives like governance, AI voice solutions. And our next slide is the matrix. In this we mention so use the installed base to scale Alexa and turn high frequency household actions into service transactions, subscriptions, and loyalty loops. WO, rebuild trust with device processing, explicitity, and memory controls, and revenue models that rely less on hardware led economics. And ST, in this we mention different on ambient home intelligence and generic chat. Build deeper trust in security, care, and commerce to offset. In the WT, we mention prioritize reliability, localization, and compliance before aggressive expansion. And our next slide is the business model canvas. In this we mention key points of channel. First is channels. In this we mention how we reach customers. Examples: Echo devices, Alexa app, and web. OEM partner service, Apple's prime touch point. And our next point is customer relationships. In this we mention persistent profiles, proactive support, outcome tracking, service recovers, community and channels. And our next point is customer segments. In this we mention premium homes, care, energy users, and enterprise OEMs, clients, prime households. And our next point is value proposition. In this we mention ambient household OS action based value, trusted automation, local cloud intelligence, unified Alexa access. And the next point is revenue streams. In this we mention how we make money. Example: subscriptions, service commissions, OEM platform fees, smart home bundles, premium sport. And our next point is key activities. In this we mention what we do actually. In this we mention the examples: ambient automation, partner transaction, trust engineering, lifestyle sport. And our next point is key resources. In this we mention installed base, partner graph, data, memory layer, trust and architecture. And our next point is key partners. In this we mention service platforms, energy cares, forms and device OEMs, and AI model partners, commerce ecosystems. And our next slide is strategic recommendations. In this we mention 3 key points. On the ambient household OS position, where focus Alexa on the home context, where memory, sensors, routines and device control create a structural as over dynamic chatbots. Our second point is monetize actions, not just devices. Scale booking, partners, transactions, subscriptions and OEM channels. And our third point is make trust a product feature. In this we mention invest in reliability, explicitity, consent, depletion controls and local processing. And our next slide is 5 years roadmap of Amazon Alexa. In this we mention the Amazon Alexa 5-year roadmap outline key strategic initiatives from 2026 to 2030. The plan focus on building, scaling and leading. Next slide is conclusion. In this we mention Alexa is already strong because structural advantages, installed base, home context and a broad partner ecosystem. And the second competitive shift. In this we mention the basis of competition has moved from voice utility to multimodal and trusted AI assistance. And the last point is winning logic. In this we mention over the next 5 years Alexa should aim to the most reliable and monetizable ambient AI layer in the home. Thank you.